I'm going to make breaded cod, but not your typical breading. I'm sure you've heard of people using cornflakes as breading. Well, how about a box of Cheez-it snack mix flavored with sriracha? That means it's hot. And you know it's salty because this stuff always has salt. So, no seasoning on this. All we need is the eggs, the flour, the fish, and I'm going to run this in the Cuisinart. Just the right size, almost like panko, maybe a little bit smaller. All of this. Except 2 ounces I'm going to save for myself to eat right now. Now we're going to run this, pulse. If you don't pulse it, it'll just grind up too much of it and not enough of the rest. And I just tasted some of this, and it is nice and spicy. That's enough. Now we'll go about breading it the normal way. Flour, eggs, and then in the breadcrumbs I'm putting the scallions. Now, you should deep fry the fish, or fry the fish. But I don't feel like putting a pot up and wasting all the oil, so I'm going to show you. This is not a secret way, but this is a way of making something look fried, but not fried. Put this in the oven, a pan wrapped doubly in aluminum foil. I'm going to put the oven, set it up at 485 degrees. It has to be very hot. I hate to say 500, so I say 485. Well, if you don't know how to bread, so you put in the flour. Normally you would season the item however you like. But in this case, since that's salty and spicy, we're not doing anything. Then you drop it in the egg. Didn't touch it with my hands at all. All the pieces are coated with egg very nicely. Then you take it one at a time, put it in there. You don't want to get the egg on your fingers because everything will come out sticky, but now you can put your hand in there. Press down good so you get a nice coating. And now we put this just on a plate on the board, and the oven is getting ready. When it reaches the temperature, I'll show you what's next. Fish is all breaded. Now, what my mother used to do, not to waste anything. There's a little bit of egg left, and there's a little bit of the mix left. What do? So she used to take the breadcrumbs and mix them into the egg and give us little bread fritters or bread pancakes. And there's the mix. I will spoon this into a little pan with a little oil and make little patties. Now the oven's getting hot, so I got plenty of time. I could cook those little patties right now. After a couple of minutes, the mix absorbed all of the egg So now we just take it. Now this is going to be spicy hot, because that mix is hot. Take care of that. Well, I'm not going to waste film on this. I'm going to brown it on one side, brown it on the other, let it cook slowly a couple of minutes so the egg is cooked, and that's it. Don't they look pretty? Anyway, let's stop this and get into the oven with the fish. We are now at 490 degrees. I put it up 5. The pan has been sitting in there as it was heating up. So I'm going to put a little oil here. And now, just that's all the oil you need to make it look like it was fried. Now go into the oven. Now after 8 minutes, take that fish out and we'll just turn it. Minutes later, and this is what we have. That coating is so good. I hope you enjoy it. Well, this is the fish with the rice noodle. I just happened to make that recipe just before this one.